Hello, welcome back to the Cosmic Classroom. We'll now talk about Olbers Paradox, which is the question, why is the sky dark at night? Have you ever wondered, why is the sky dark at night? So, you probably never stopped to think about why is the sky dark at night. And if you did, you probably think, let me guess, well, the stars are so far away that by the time the light gets here, so little light that it doesn't amount to anything, right? But if you really take a little bit more time to think about it, as Olbers did, you realize that even though there is very little light coming from the stars that are very far away, as if the universe is infinite, right? Let's think for a minute that the universe is infinite. There are so many stars out there that the sky should be as bright as the sun, right? And you can't convince yourself without doing the math, really. But it's really not that hard to even understand the math. Just think about, we are here on Earth, on the center of a universe, an infinite universe filled with stars, and there are fewer stars close to us. Then there are stars further away from us. So even though it's true that, you know, those stars here close to us will appear to us brighter, we'll get more light from them, there are so many more further from us that it turns out that the amount of light that we receive from each shell around us is the same, right? You can do that by just remembering that the luminosity, the brightness decreases as a function of 1 over r squared, if you like math, and that the volume will increase as a function of 1 over r cubed. Okay, so you will have that the same amount of light that comes from the inner shell, comes from an outside shell. So the universe should, what happened to my, hold on, there. The universe should be as bright as the surface of a star, because, let me go back and show you that again, see if I can show you that again. Hang in there. It just goes a little bit too fast, so let me show you. So what this is going to show is different stars populating this piece of sky, all right? The first one is one really close to you, so it's really bright, and then they are fainter, but then there are more of them. So this is what happens. The sky becomes as bright as the surface of the sun, all right? So, well, so Olbers realized that and wondering why is the sky dark? So there are a few options for why the sky is dark at night. First of all, maybe the universe is not infinite. Maybe the universe is finite, or the universe is too young, and we haven't been able to receive the light from most of the stars in the universe yet. Or the universe is expanding, which we know it is, so the lights get redshifted. So instead of receiving, you know, light and like the light you see on the surface of the sun, you see redder and redder and redder light. Or there's too much dust absorbing the light, all right? So the simple fact that the sky is dark at night tells you a lot, right? In the case of our universe, we don't know whether the universe is finite or not, but our universe is very young, so young enough that we cannot see the enough stars to fill it up, all right? And on top of that, the universe is expanding, so the light that we receive from the shells that are further away from us are redshifted, you know, so redder and redder and redder. So I think it's pretty cool that the pure fact that the sky is dark at night tells us that our universe cannot be infinitely old and infinite, or the sky would be bright at night. That's it. I hope it helped.